The Lusty Argonian Maid, Volume 1, by Crassus Curio. Act 4, Scene 3, continued.
Certainly not, kind sir. I am here but to clean your chambers.
Is that all you have come here for, little one? My chambers?
I have no idea what it is you imply, master. I am but a poor Argonian maid.
So you are, my dumpling, and a good one at that. Such strong legs and shapely tail.
You embarrass me, sir.
Fear not, you are safe here with me.
I must finish my cleaning, sir. The mistress will have my head if I do not.
Cleaning, eh? I have something for you. Here, polish my spear.
But it is huge. It could take me all night.
Plenty of time, my sweet. Plenty of time. End of Act 4, Scene 3. The Lusty Argonian Maid, Volume 2, by Crassus Curio. Act 7, Scene 2, continued.
My goodness, that's quite a loaf. But however shall I fit it in my oven?
This loaf isn't ready for baking, my sweet. It has yet to rise.
If only we could hurry that along. How would I accomplish such a task?
Oh, my foolish little Argonian maid, you must use your hands.
You wish me to knead the loaf here?
Of course.
But what if the mistress catches me? Your loaf was meant to satisfy her appetite.
Don't fret, my delicate flower. I'll satisfy the mistress's cravings later.
Very well, but I'm afraid my oven isn't hot enough. It could take hours.
Plenty of time, my sweet. Plenty of time. End of Act 7, Scene 2. The Lusty Argonian Maid, Folio edition, by Crassus Curio. To the Arano family. When I showed up on your doorstep in Morrowind that day, I expected to be thrown back into the street and cast aside like some sort of vermin. Instead, you offered me into the warmth and safety of your home. For that I will be eternally grateful. Please accept this rare folio edition of my work as sign of appreciation for your kindness. Crassus Curio. Fair Argonian Maid, a poem by Anonymous. Come, my lad, let us speak. Come, fair maiden, let us talk. Scale to scale, tip to tail, fair maiden, hiss maiden, and sap-drenched lad. The Argonian Maid, an Oral Tradition, by Tellinger the Artificer. Recently I attended a stage production called The Lusty Argonian Maid. Bawdy, delightful, and filled with innuendo, I am surprised it was never presented in this form before. According to my research, The Lusty Argonian Maid has its origins in a long line of tales told by travelling bards, each with a slightly different title and premise, but the same end result. A female innocent succumbs to the charms of a dominant married male character. In the South, the tale was occasionally presented as The Lusty Bosmarie, or The 2 Moons for Sugar. I've also heard Shorehelm's Lusty Orifice, The Sandy Spear of Alakir, and The Maiden's Tight Hold in taverns across the North and Northwest. In a stage play, each of the character archetypes is brought to life before the audience. Unless the acting is superb, the subject matter can come off flat and uninspired. Also, a play takes away from the verbal dexterity exhibited by a bard, such as the legendary Khajiit tale singer. The feline bard described the various ploys used by the man to bring the maiden to her knees in a way that made one's pulse race and breath quicken, wondering what would come next. Indeed, much of the Argonian Maid borrows heavily from tale singers' songs, uncredited, but naturally I recognized them immediately, in which the maiden helps the male with a spear, a loaf of bread, and a split flask of coconut milk. Fortunately, the players in the current production of the Lusty Argonian Maid are excellent, bringing this age-old tale to new heights. The reference to the spear of the hunter would bring laughter to the most sullen. And the wheel of cheese, well, I have never seen this variant before, but it was truly inspired. I foresee this play will outlive its humble beginnings as a fireside amusement to become a choice bit of frivolous entertainment for generations to come. The Lusty Argonian Maid, a Song, by Anonymous. Crantius Colto is my name, my lusty Argonian maid. I've something here for you to clean. Come burnish now my blade. I'm live Sir Tale the maid, it's true, a lusty Argonian maid. But your task is just too much, good sir. I've never seen such a long blade. Tut, tut, my dear, that's not what I hear, my lusty Argonian maid. And Lady Colto's gone to Cavash, no need for you to be afraid. Nay, I am needed elsewhere, sir, though your blade's so long and so hard. I'm needed to tend the instrument large of a sultry Argonian bard. The Lusty Argonian Footman, Volume 1, by Anonymous. Act 5, Scene 1, continued. My apologies, mistress. Can you not even do this right, my sweet? I try, but no matter what I do. You need far more polish than that. How else will my bowls shine? Of course, more polish at once. Yes, that's very good. My, you're so eager to please. Pleasing you is all that I live for. I know it is, my sweet, and after this we must lay the table. At once, while the master is gone, I can serve you in any room you wish. I expect no less from my faithful servant. End of Act 5, Scene 1. The Sultry Argonian Bard, Volume 1, by Elia Erdane. Act 6, Scene 2, continued. My lady, I can never perform your request. Oh, is it too fast for you? I fear that it might damage my instrument. Ah, but you seem to handle your instrument so well, my darling. You flatter me, my lady. Yes, well, it is such a large and magnificent piece. May I hold it? Goodness, no. The innkeeper would never approve of such a public display. Then may I suggest a private performance, perhaps away from the noise of the inn where we both may enjoy your tremendous talent? Surely you don't mean for me to accompany you to your room? Indeed I do, my sweet. Indeed I do. End of Act 6, Scene 2.